Hey guys, this is Rosie from Phoenix Rising. I'm coming here today to do a Divine Masculine and Karmic update. Um, just so you know, I know I said this before, I'm going to have to say this probably every time. Please like and subscribe and share to others. Hopefully we can help other people understand a little bit more about the twin flame journey as we go along with it ourselves. Also, my setup here for now is in my basement, and the water well pump does go off periodically, and I am sorry for the distraction. Also, I do have kids and animals upstairs, so if you hear banging and screaming, sometimes it's my kids. And we're all stuck at home right now, quarantine, so I can't exactly do it in another setting in my house. So this is what I have for now. So we're going to start like I always start, with a little bit of a prayer here. Father in heaven, I pray that you grant us protection and guidance. Do not let any dark entity speak with us today or ever through these cards. Give us guidance in what we seek to know today. Show us what we need to know. All right, today I'm going to use the regular tarot deck today. We'll see what happens. So we are going to talk about the Divine Masculine and Karmics. Spirit guides, please give us some guidance. Father in heaven, give us some guidance for the divine feminine and masculine, for the collective. I'm sorry, not the divine feminine, the karmic. The karmic and the divine masculine, please. What is going on? What do we need to know? Whoa, way too many cards here. I'm going to take these few. There is some type, somebody fought a hard fight. Somebody fought a really hard fight. Either the divine masculine or the karmic. And was just waiting to see what was going to happen, waiting to see if everything that they put into this relationship, or whatever it is, the karmic relationship maybe, to see if it was going to pan out. There's a lot of cards here. And maybe they were looking for some movement forward. But they couldn't see the way. Whatever they were looking for, whatever it was that they were looking for with this karmic relationship, it wasn't happening. And they were stuck, literally stuck in the hangman position, waiting to see what it is, maybe what decision that they needed to make. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what else the cards have to say. Whoa. A lot of cards there, but I think I'm going to take them because there was a tower moment. Some moment of clarity came to either the divine masculine or the karmic. Okay. Yes, I know, I see it. There was a tower moment. Something happened. Something big happened to open up somebody's eyes. Either a fight happened, or some type of situation occurred. Maybe something was said, they heard something, and they had some type of realization that they were not getting what they deserved. They were being left out in the cold, left and abandoned. I'm not sure who was feeling left and abandoned yet, but I kind of think I'm starting to see where this is going. That they were feeling left out and abandoned. That they were looking for somebody, or they were going to rush in with some type of knowledge and information to a person. And I have a feeling this is the divine masculine had a tower moment about being left out in the cold, because some type of communication didn't come in with an extremely manipulative energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody who was extremely manipulative, somebody who just wanted what they wanted. They didn't care at any cost. So maybe there was some kind of communication that somebody didn't really care what they had to do. They were going to manipulate the situation. But they were done. There was a done situation here. They've been definitely beaten down, worn down. They're tired of being heartbroken. The Divine Masculine is tired of being heartbroken because he sees this manipulative energy, and maybe he thought it was going to be his happiness. He thought this was going to bring him the happiness that he was looking for in his life. But it didn't. It didn't. And now the cycle is completed. The cycle is completed. There's some hidden secrets about the moon energies here. Some sneaky energy, sneaky lying, or something that is unknown, something that can't be seen, something that wasn't seen, and somebody wasn't putting in the effort that they said they were putting in. And they were lying, and they were cheating. They were lying, cheating, deceiving, being extremely manipulative, pretty much trying to win at any cost. And I think the Divine Masculine made a decision, made a choice. He made a choice. Because he wasn't listening to his intuition. And now all his hopes and dreams that he was anticipating for the karmic is gone. And there's no passion. This is a no passion. There's no passion. There's no passion in the beginning. It's not, I guess it wasn't planning out the way I guess the Divine Masculine had anticipated. And he had no stability. There was no stability. He had no control of the situation, or at least he felt like he had no control of the situation. And there was no transformation. So maybe what I'm getting from this, guys, is that Divine Masculine made a choice of moving forward with the karmic. And he was in deep contemplation moment. But something happened. Some type of clarity happened. And he's tired. He's tired of being left out in the cold. He's tired of this bullshit communication, this manipulative energy, being stabbed in the back and brokenhearted and he's done being brokenhearted. It's in reverse. Three of Wands. Swords is in reverse. Maybe it is a three. Oh, Three of Wands is right above it. It's so weird. So he's tired of waiting for his heartbreak to be open, to be done. Because he sees he's not getting his happiness here in this, and he wants the cycle to be done. The cycle is done because there was some type of hidden energy, and they put a lot of work into something, and it was not panning out the way they thought. And all it led them to was sneaky, manipulative energies, and it came to a choice, and decided, and maybe came to a realization that he wasn't listening to his gut. He wasn't listening to his guides. He wasn't listening to his heart. His hopes and his dreams never came through, and he didn't have a positive new beginning because he didn't have stability. I think he's starting to see that he didn't have his own stability and his own footing, and he couldn't transform for the love that he was looking for. And he needed to heal. He needed to heal because he knew this. He needed to heal from the situation because he knew this was never going to give him the passion that he wanted and that happy home and happy life. Okay. Let's get some You know what? Let's get some clarifiers with this card. Actually, yeah. Give me some more clarifiers, please, on the Divine Masculine and the Karmic energies, please. Clarifiers. Whoa. he put a lot of work and effort into building up a foundation here. Sorry about the well. Very loud, I know. There was a lot of work that went into this foundation between the karmic and the divine masculine. And they or he or both were in a relationship. They thought that it was golden. And they were both wearing masks, and the masks fell off. They felt that this was a fated relationship, but it's not. And I think they're starting to see this. They were stuck in between worlds. They couldn't make a choice, but I feel like they're coming into more clarity now. I think they're both seeing that they were both stuck in between worlds. And they were trying to do things by the book, but it wasn't panning out the way they thought. There was some type of message that was received, either through text message, email, sometimes divine, but there was some type of message that was received. About home, about chaos in the home. That the happiness that they should be having in the home was nothing but just chaotic. And there had to be like a change in the winds. I'm sorry, I read chaos. Maybe there is chaos in the home. It's not. This is a change in the wind part. I thought it was the chaos card. So there must be chaos in the home. And there's going to be a change in the winds. There's going to be a change in direction. Oh my goodness, and the chaos card came out. I love it when they do that. Yeah, so that's so weird. Oh my God, I just love it when they do that. Anyways, so I read this card as this card, and I flipped it, and it came out right after that. So there was chaos in the home, and there's going to be a change in the winds because the chaos and the conflict is now over. It's either over or it's going to hit an all-time peak. Or maybe they're both realizing that this is just not a happy home. This is not where they want to be. Maybe both of them. Maybe they're both in the sense of realization where this is not where they want to be anymore. This is not bringing them happiness. This is not bringing them joy, not abundance. There's secrets, there's lies, there's stuff being hidden. People are watching each other. They're watching each other. They are trying to be nurturing towards each other, but they're trying to be nurturing towards each other, but they're watching each other. Or maybe for some people, maybe this turn of events of I'm tired of this chaos. Let's just wait. Maybe this observing is let's just wait it out and then nurture in the yin, it's a nurturing energy. Maybe they're both trying to be just more nurturing under the circumstances that they're in, maybe right now. Anything else with this deck, please? See, I mean, I know that, like, you know, everyone paints the karmic as a dark entity, but the karmic, we're all karmics in one way or another, but the karmic became a karmic for a reason. Either she was abused or he was abused. Lies. Things happen to life. Things happen in our lives that make us who we are today. You know, these people don't become this way for nothing, you know? So if doesn't mean the karmic is necessarily a bad person. I mean, they could be, but they might not be. They just might have had to deal with a bad hand of luck or misfortune, and sometimes we become jaded with all of that. So in this, maybe in this nurturing moment, there's going to be some type of gift that's going to happen. Some type of gift from the gods, from spirit, from our Father in heaven. So, or maybe there's going to be an actual gift that's going to come through. Clean it up in reverse. Maybe they just have not been cleaning up their shit. Maybe they're reluctant to clean up their mess, their emotional mess, maybe their house mess, whatever. Maybe it's a financial mess. Maybe they're just reluctant to clean up their mess, and they're just trying to go with the flow and see what happens. Ugh. I'm an Aries. I'm sorry. That is not me. I don't like going with the flow. I need action. I need action. You know us fire signs. Fire signs, we are action people. It's hard for me to go with the flow. It's not my personality. I do it because I have to. Okay, they were reluctant maybe to clean up their mess, but they're gonna get some kind of gift. And they're going with the flow, and they're thinking on it. I don't know why I'm feeling like this is both their energies, not just one or the other. And the card just fell on the floor. They're trying to be flexible. Maybe they're trying to be flexible with each other, or maybe one is being more flexible with the other. I like to reverse read these cards too sometimes, so I might just do that. I do that a little bit on the other hand. Anything else with this deck, Spirit Guides? Because there needs to be a decision. They need to make a decision. They or he or she, Divine Masculine and the Karmic, need to make a decision. They're at a place where a decision needs to be done, to be taken. You know, this quarantine life is not easy. If you're in a relationship that you really don't want to be in and you're stuck indoors, it is not a happy atmosphere. It's not a happy atmosphere for happy homes. It's definitely not a happy atmosphere for people who don't want to be in the same house together. And they're going to, somebody's going to make a decision, and they are going to go the distance. They're going to put all their energy into it. Okay. Let's see what the island time wellness cards have to say. Give me a few cards on the Divine Masculine's energy right now. And then I want a few cards for the Karmic. So, let's go with the Divine Masculine. What's Divine Masculine's energy right now towards the Karmic? Love call. Someone is expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you or letting you know. Healing hearts. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationship or addictions. In sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, and gaslighting or focusing out. So this is making me feel like maybe he's remembering how they used to have this love. How they maybe used to talk on the phone, and they used to just, how much they really loved each other. But he's healing right now from this toxic relationship. Maybe it's a codependent relationship. And he's watching. He's either stalking. He's having some faith. Intuition, surprise, hesitation. Taking a chance, taking a risk, being sabotaged. And the Phoenix rising. I think he's reminiscing about the past. And I think he's taking a risk forward. Probably he's seeing how he's maybe sabotaged the relationship maybe with the divine feminine, because now he's thinking healing a heart, and now he's thinking of love, and how and he's coming out with the phoenix rising, and to renew himself, because he's thinking of a partnership now, and he has clarity and truth, and he wants to date. I'm thinking this is him coming, healing from a relationship from the karmic, and just transferring right into the divine feminine. This is what I'm getting right now. I'm going to pick these cards up because I pulled a lot more cards than I thought I was going to do, and I don't have 2 of these decks, and I do like these decks for clarifiers, and I'm going to reuse these for the karmic. Okay, so what, please spirit guides, tell me what is in the karmic's mind space when it comes to the divine masculine. Where's her head at right now, or his head at, when it comes, well, divine masculine or feminine. You know, divine feminine or masculine could be, it's just an energy. Divine masculine could be female, could be male. I'm using it as a male term, but it could be. She's thinking of union, she's thinking of her marriage. Runner, codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, girl talk, the girl with the snake, girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single. Look, she's thinking about her marriage and how this was a codependent relationship, and she's talking with her friends, and she's kind of happy being somewhat single right now, even though she's not, but maybe she's looking forward to being single. And the girl with the snake, empath, narcissist, being charmed or used. Maybe she felt that she was being used by the divine masculine. And maybe she got enabled. She's feeling boundaries. Maybe she's putting up boundaries. What else can you tell me about the karmic of the collective? See, I don't look at the karmic. I know so many readers look at the karmics as being evil beings, but they're not evil. They're just people who had to deal with shit like we all did. She's talking, she's conversing, she's moving, she's more aware. She's texting, maybe she's texting with somebody, and she's breaking up, she's separating maybe from the masculine, because maybe she found a soulmate. And she's trying to build some type of stability here with somebody, and someone who's expressing love towards her. So it kind of looks like to me that divine masculine and the karmic are both on their way out of their situations, but maybe they're just not speaking of it yet, or maybe they're just starting to come to realizations of it. From this reading, that's kind of what I'm seeing. They're both kind of on the same path of, it seems to me that they're both realizing that, you know, this is not what they want. This is not what they're looking for in their life. Let's see if there's anything you can tell me with this. Anything you want to tell me with this deck, spirit guides? The divine masculine and karmic relationship. This one kind of wants to fall out. Rest and rejuvenate. Maybe they're just trying to heal, but maybe they're both just trying to heal right now. Anything else you want to tell me about divine masculine and the karmic relationship? Financial matters and changes. So that's probably the biggest problem right now for the divine masculine and the karmics. They're waiting. It's a waiting game. And the third eye chakra. Maybe they're both starting to listen to their intuition finally. Maybe they're both going within and looking inside and seeing, you know, what does spirit have to say to them? Maybe I'm staying in a situation out of obligation, and maybe they're they haven't been listening to really their gut feeling, but now I feel like it's starting to come a little bit into fruition here. And even this waiting game, look, it's like there's something new growing. Can you see? There's something new growing here in this glass, this time glass. But I feel like, I don't know why, I never really felt like this before, but I feel like the glass is about to burst. And the roots are about to grow bigger. And the tree is about to go taller. That's what I'm feeling when I see this card right now. Take a leap. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith. Somebody is going to go with their gut feeling. They're listening to their intuition. It's even on the first deck of cards that came out, there's definitely a lot of jealousy that's going on in their situation. What's going on? Healing. A lot of healing cards. A lot of cards about healing. Maybe they're both just coming to this. I don't know why. I feel like they're both coming to this realization where they're just soulmate. I think they're both going towards a soulmate. Timing, spirit guides, Father in heaven. Is there any type of timing you can give for this collective of divine, masculine, and karmic relationships? Any sense of time you can give this? I have a few cards in here that signify time. Be happy. Alright, well. But maybe they want to be happy with a soulmate. They're healing because they want to be happy with a soulmate. But I think there's a financial thing that's going on right now. I think that's the biggest burden between them right now is what I'm seeing. Anything about timing? Can you give me timing? Sorry for the well. On the right path. Life is good. Summer. You're the one. Everything happens for a reason. I think somebody or both of them is going to take a leap of faith. They're dealing with a situation that has a lot of jealousy. They're healing because they want to go to their soulmate and they want to be happy and they know they're on the right path and they want their life to be good. And I think summer, I was looking for a card that said time. Summer, you're the one and everything happens for a reason. So, I think this is today's karmic and divine masculine reading. I feel like they're both coming to this realization that this is kind of a dead space and they need to move forward and they're healing and they're resting and I think they're pulling it together. And I think the divine masculine and the karmic, but I have a feeling these cards were meant for the divine masculine, is ready to take a leap of faith soon. But he's healing. So I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Like I said in the beginning, please like and share and subscribe and share to your friends. And I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.